But had to take a little bit of a break here, guys, to do this. So, I'm live on YouTube in IRL to talk about a few things that are going on with not really going to get into personal things, going to kind of get into a few other things. The first thing I want to bring up is, I started streaming in 2019. Shortly after I got my PlayStation 4, I started streaming in 2019 because I had enough subscribers at the time to start streaming. As for the rest of this time, it's been an interesting battle going through the subscriber mode and everything. Now, I didn't know this until I got told by a friend that he is now monetized and earning money off of YouTube, that you have to get to a sort of a watch hour time to be able to become monetized. Now, the first time I got to the subscriber mode to start applying to be monetized, but YouTube and their gloriness decided to reject me the first time for a few things that were on my YouTube page that shouldn't have been on my YouTube page, and they have been taken off my page. Courtesy of my moderators. 315 Gamer is a big one that's been helping me remove things or put them in private mode so you guys can't see them, or anybody else can't see them either. Now, as for the other issues that are going on here, I don't understand it, guys. I really don't. I have made videos about this. I have put it on my community tab about this. I have worked my ass off, ladies and gentlemen, to get to where I'm at on YouTube. Yeah, granted, I am not monetized on YouTube at all, but at the same time, I've been having people share me out. I have been coming in and tuning into my shorts, which is great. I'm happy that y'all are tuning in, but I don't understand some people, because you come in and you're staying for 5 minutes on my stream and then you take off, or you don't like what I'm streaming and you hit the unsubscribe button. Now, I don't know who you people are that's subscribing to the channel, but I've had it planned in my head that I wanted to get to 1K before the end of summer. The way it's going, ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like I'm not going to get to 1K. I would love to be monetized by the end of Labor Day, and I've only at 661 watch hours out of 3,000. And it's been a grind to get there with a lot of people, but it's starting to blow back in my face, and I know that's going to sound fucked up, but it's starting to blow back in my face where it's starting to frustrate me. I'm going to say this again, like I've said in another video. I don't have the money to pay people to tune into my stream. I don't have the money to pay people to hit that subscribe button on a daily basis to get me to 1K. I don't have the money to pay people to get my watch hours at 3,000K, yeah, so basically 3K. So at this point, I guess I'm on my own, because it's a grind that I'm not getting anywhere. I've been on the verge of ending my streamer days on here and thinking about going to Twitch and seeing if Twitch can work better. But at this point, it just feels like um, if you're a country boy redneck, you know the term I'm about to say. It feels like I'm stuck in the deep part of a mud hole and my rear tires are just spinning and I can't get out of the mud because nobody wants to push me out of the damn mud. So I'm not upset at some of the people that are coming in and tuning in. I'm upset at the people that are, you know, hitting that subscribe button for a minute and then, you know, I get 3 to 5 subscribers a day, and on the same day, guys, I go back to where I'm sitting right now at 109 subscribers. You know, the goal is to get to 1K. And I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for you guys to come to tune in and stay a while and share my stream out to your guys' community and whatever the case may be. But it just seems like it's not getting anywhere. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I might be reapplying to start streaming on Twitch. I will give you an update of how that, if I'm going to go to Twitch. I'm not really quite sure at this point. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know this right now is I bring back older games because I don't have the money to buy the new games. So I don't have the money to buy a PlayStation 5 either. So I can't, you know, get F125. I can't get the new college football game. I can't get the new Madden. I had the new 2K, but, you know, I can't get the new MLB The Show. It is what it is. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm living on my own, but at the same time, you know, I'm not, right now, I can admit it right now, I'm not working. I'm not getting into my personal life because I don't need a certain person from Canada to see this and you know, start blasting me on YouTube, which is none of his business. But ladies and gentlemen, this is you know, getting old. All I'm asking is for you to stick around, and I'm getting to the point where it's starting to frustrate me, and it's also starting to affect, you know, how I feel about streaming. And again, I'm going to go back to it again. I started streaming in 2019, and it's been a grind to get where I'm sitting right now. And, you know, it's not fair to me because, you know, all of a sudden I'm seeing other people gain 10 subscribers in one freaking day, and then they get those 10 subscribers and they stay around. Me, on the other hand, I get 3 to 5 subscribers every freaking day, and I don't freaking, and then they unsubscribe, they hit the damn unsubscribe button. What, you know, again, I've been told to upload shorts constantly, and it seems like when I upload them, nobody hits the subscribe button. So, again, this is the frustration, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to make it very, very clear here in this video. I am either walking away from YouTube and I'm going to go to Twitch, and hopefully Twitch is a brand new start, and hopefully I'm able to, you know, hopefully people are able to stick around on Twitch for me, or my streaming days are going to be done. It's plain and simple at this point. The last thing I'm going to say is in 2 months, starting October 1st to the end of October, I am having a donation drive for the Susan G. Foundation for breast cancer. We all know someone that has breast cancer and either lost their battle with the fight with cancer, that breast cancer, or they won. My cousin, you can't really see it anymore, but my cousin had it, and she beat breast cancer. So I am doing a donation drive starting October 1st to the end of October for the Susan G Foundation. And at the end of October, the goal is I would love for people to donate money for that foundation. And my Cash App tag is in my link in my bio on YouTube. If you'd like to donate by that time, it would be great, because all the money would go to a good cause. It's going to go to the Susan G Foundation for breast cancer awareness. Like I said, I want to remind everybody that everybody knows someone that had breast cancer, is still fighting the cancer, beat the cancer, or lost their life in the fight from cancer. Breast cancer is a huge thing, especially it's a huge in my family, anyways. The importance of it. My mom goes and gets checked when right around October, when the time comes for it. So it's a big thing, and again, it's something that I want to do for this situation. So, like I said, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to, rag on the situation, but it's starting to put a frustration hole in my system, and I'm getting to the point where I'm getting disgusted, where my back tires in a mud pit at Kirby's compound, and nobody's helping me get towed out of the deep end of of a mud pit. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be whatever you want to make it, but I don't know anymore. I've said it, I don't know how many times. I can't pay people to subscribe. I can't for people to watch my watch hours. And again, I don't have the money to go to PC, and I don't have the money to go to PlayStation 5. So this is where I stand on the whole top thing. Before I have to end this IRL stream, I see that the Bud Files came in and said hello. She is the #1 fan right now. I appreciate you, the Bud Files, for tuning into every stream. You come in and say hello. You stick around. I appreciate you. I appreciate some of my moderators that have been timing out the trolls. 315, if you watch this, there, broski, I really appreciate you, because you time out a lot of it. Stoned every day, I appreciate you too, bro. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to Just Caleboo. She comes in a lot too, and says hello, and she makes my day for coming in and sticking around too. So, like I said, there's 3 moderators that I want to give shout outs to, and those are the 3. And the Bud Files, I appreciate you. You come in IRL streams, or you come in on a normal stream to say hello and stick around. So, yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I guess I will update you on the decision I make. Either I'm going to Twitch, and hopefully I can become a Twitch partner, or my streaming days are going to be completely over with, and I'll focus on my well-being and my personal life. I don't know what else to say at this point. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'll update you more about the donation drive towards the end of September. And I'll let you know how everything goes on that. I got to figure out how to donate the money to the Susan G Foundation. But, excuse me. And we'll go from there. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Justin Ledgerwood, behind the camera. I'm Justin Ledgerwood. It's your boy, SpookyGamer1993, hollering at you with a video. Not like a rant, but, a little help would be nice. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.